In the ancient weaving of Greek mythology and the deep wisdom of Stoic philosophy, we find a mosaic of stories that speak directly to the human soul, offering lights on the path toward authentic and lasting happiness. These narratives, steeped in heroism, introspection, and the quest for meaning beyond the surface of everyday life, invite us to explore how ancient truths can resonate in our modern lives. Let the journey begin as we venture together through the lessons imparted by gods and heroes, weaving their eternal wisdom into the fabric of our existences, in search of that contentment that seems elusive but is deeply rooted in our own cultural and spiritual roots. In the Olympus of our psyche, Athena, the goddess of wisdom and strategy, symbolizes the courage and intelligence required to face life's challenges. Her figure reminds us that beyond the emotional storms and doubts that may assail us, resides an inexhaustible strength, ready to be summoned. This strength is none other than self-confidence, an armor forged not through the denial of one's fears, but through their acceptance and overcoming. When the path becomes dark and trust wavers, remember that, just like Athena emerged fully armed from the head of Zeus, you too possess an innate resilience and the capability to face any trial. This does not mean ignoring doubts or pretending they don't exist, but rather recognizing them, analyzing them, and ultimately using them as a springboard for growth. Ask yourself, will this obstacle make me stronger? Will this challenge enrich my life experience? Use these questions as filters through which your thoughts pass, allowing only those that elevate you to take shape in your mind. In this way, you transform every doubt into a step towards a more resilient and confident version of yourself. True strength does not come from being invulnerable, but from being vulnerable and choosing to move forward anyway. Just as Athena used her wisdom to guide heroes, let your inner confidence guide your actions. Face each day with the belief that, despite uncertainties, you are equipped with everything necessary to triumph. This confidence is not only the key to overcoming difficult moments, but also the foundation on which to build a life of deep and lasting satisfaction. Incorporate this lesson into your daily life. Whenever you find yourself at a crossroads or facing a challenge, ask yourself what Athena would do. Find your inner wisdom, sharpen your strategy, and take the next steps with the assurance of someone who knows that, within themselves, they already have everything necessary to emerge victorious. With this mindset, the road to happiness not only becomes clearer, but also rich with meaning and purpose. Persephone, the deity who marks the boundary between light and darkness, teaches us the value of reflection and renewal. Her descent into the underworld and return to earth mark the passage from shadows to light, symbolizing our ability to evolve through life's phases. In the continuous cycle of introspection and discovery, Persephone guides us to look beyond appearances, urging us to question the true meaning of happiness. In a world that moves at a frantic pace, take a moment to slow down and reflect. Ask yourself, what truly motivates me? What experiences have shaped me? This exercise of reflection does not require solitary retreats in the mountains or lengthy meditations, but can occur at any quiet moment, perhaps while admiring nature or sipping your morning coffee. Persephone reminds us that just as the seasons change, we too can go through periods of darkness and then be reborn with new strength. It is this cycle of death and rebirth that allows us to grow and find a deeper, more rooted happiness. View your challenges as opportunities for transformation, and let each experience teach you something new about yourself and the world around you. Let the story of Persephone inspire you to seek change, not just as an inevitable conclusion, but as an opportunity for personal renewal. In doing so, you will discover that happiness does not reside in a single moment of triumph, but in the journey itself, rich with learning and new beginnings. Accept the seasons of your life, knowing that each winter carries within it the promise of spring. Epictetus, with his Stoic vision, enlightens us on the distinction between what is and is not under our control, inviting us to dedicate our energies where they can truly make a difference. In a world where external events often escape our influence, our reaction to these events remains the only true domain over which we have full authority. Imagine yourself as Hercules, the hero known for his 12 labors. Despite adversities and seemingly insurmountable challenges, his determination never wavered. Hercules did not waste time wishing circumstances were different. Rather, he focused on the actions he could undertake, using his strength to overcome every obstacle. This active and focused approach is the essence of self-mastery. Take a lesson from this. When faced with difficult situations, ask yourself, what can I do in this moment? This does not mean ignoring difficulties or the negative feelings that may arise. On the contrary, recognizing them and then consciously choosing how to respond allows you to potentially transform each challenge into an opportunity for personal growth. The essence of this teaching lies in recognizing that, while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can always control how we choose to react. This perspective not only frees us from unnecessary frustrations, but also opens the path to deeper serenity and more authentic happiness. The ability to distinguish between what is in our hands and what is not allows us to live with a sense of inner peace, aware that we are doing everything within our power to steer our life in the direction we desire. Hermes, the divine messenger, known for his cunning and ability to connect worlds and people, teaches us the importance of kindness and communication. In the fabric of everyday life, every act of kindness, small or large, is like the gentle touch of Hermes. It transforms and connects, creating a bridge between hearts and souls. Kindness is the language that every heart can understand, an echo of goodwill that strengthens community bonds and spreads harmony. In practicing this ancient teaching, consider every opportunity for kindness as a gift, not only to others, but also to yourself. A smile, a gesture of comfort, or attentive listening in a moment of need can have a profound impact, far beyond the act itself. Kindness begets kindness, in a virtuous cycle of positivity that enriches everyone's life. Hermes reminds us that, despite our differences, we are all connected in a deep fabric of humanity. Choosing to be kind, especially when it is most difficult, is an act of strength and courage. It is a recognition of shared humanity, a step towards understanding and peace. Let your life be marked by these moments of conscious kindness, and you will discover that the happiness found in giving is as profound as that received. Demeter, the goddess of the harvest and fertility, teaches us the value of nurturing what is essential. In an era of excess and information overload, her teaching invites us to simplify, to focus on the activities that truly enrich our life and soul. Just as Demeter carefully selects the seeds that will bring about the best harvest, so should we choose carefully where to invest our time and energies. This principle translates into an intentional approach to life. Instead of scattering our resources in 1,000 directions, wisdom lies in deepening what truly matters to us. Whether it is cultivating meaningful relationships, pursuing passions, or engaging in activities that stimulate personal growth, the important thing is to act with full awareness and dedication. The practice of doing less but better not only enhances the quality of our commitment, but also leads to greater satisfaction. Demeter reminds us that true nourishment, both physical and spiritual, comes from the quality of attention we place in our actions, not from the quantity. By adopting this philosophy, we can find greater inner peace and more authentic happiness on our life path. Zeus, ruler of Olympus, inspires us with his panoramic view of life and the universe, reminding us of the importance of gratitude. Even in moments of challenge, there is always room to recognize and appreciate what we have. Gratitude transforms the perception of our reality, shifting the focus from lacks to the abundances that enrich our lives. Practicing gratitude daily, like the dawn that greets the new day, is an exercise that enriches the spirit. Each evening, reflect on the moments or people for whom you feel grateful. This simple act can ignite a light of positivity, even on the darkest days, revealing the hidden beauty in small things. The wisdom of Zeus guides us to recognize the value in every experience, emphasizing that gratitude is the key to unlocking deep inner happiness. By adopting this perspective, every day becomes an opportunity to celebrate life and walk the path of contentment with a grateful heart. Achilles, the legendary hero of Greek mythology, embodies the quintessence of heroism and courage, but also a deep acceptance of his own fate. His existence, marked by immortal glory as much as by the vulnerability of his heel, reminds us that every life is woven with threads of joy and pain, success and defeat. To love one's fate, or amor fati, as the Stoic philosophers would say, is an invitation to live every moment with passion and determination, accepting the complex tapestry of our existence with all its imperfections. Achilles knew that his greatness was destined to be immortal, but this did not deter him from living intensely every battle, every bond, every emotion. His love for Patroclus, his anger, his grief, and his quest for honor are expressions of a life lived without reservations, a model of how we can face our fate. It's not about resignation, but about a full embrace of the path that has been assigned to us, finding beauty and strength even in the most arduous trials. This teaching pushes us to ask ourselves, how can we love our fate with the same intensity? The answer lies in the ability to see every experience as a unique opportunity for growth and learning, to value the bonds and passions that give color to our life, and to face the future with courage and openness. Incorporating amor fati into our life means, therefore, living with a sense of purpose and gratitude for the journey itself, regardless of the destination. It means recognizing that even in challenges, there is a hidden gift, a lesson that brings us closer to our truest essence and our ability to positively influence the world around us. Through the journey into the depths of Greek mythology and the exploration of Stoic principles, we have discovered a rich ground of wisdom to cultivate a life that is full and authentically happy. The stories of Athena, Persephone, Epictetus, Hermes, Demeter, Zeus, and Achilles have offered us valuable lessons on how to face life with wisdom, courage, kindness, intentionality, gratitude, and a deep love for our fate. Let us remember that true happiness arises from our ability to fully embrace every aspect of existence, celebrating victories and learning from defeats, nurturing authentic relationships, and pursuing our passions with dedication. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. It is a dance with life, a song of amor fati. We wish you joy on this path, to love deeply your fate, and to live every day with the same intensity and purpose as the heroes and philosophers we have explored together. May your journey be rich in discoveries, growth, and timeless happiness. If you have found inspiration in this journey through myths and Stoic wisdom, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to not miss the next adventures in the pursuit of happiness.